There are certain things in London that remind everybody of London. There's no two ways about it. This behind me, a British red telephone box, virtually redundant now. Nobody uses them because we've all got mobile phones, haven't we? But of course, there are other iconic symbols. Yes, we all know Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, and then this, the Great British Black Cab, the taxi. And now everywhere in the world they have their own style of cabs. I know that in New York you have the brilliant yellow cabs, which I always thought was great because it reminded you of mustard, didn't it? You knew instantly that the cab was coming. Not quite sure about a lot of them around the world, so do let me know in the comments what your sort of national cab is like in your major city. How do they look, that sort of stuff. But it's interesting, more importantly, over here because we have a huge problem now, and once again it's all thanks to the Mayor of London, the outgoing mayor, some people suggest, Sadiq Khan. He's decided to block off London in such a way that not only are black cabs now becoming something of a dying breed, and as we told you recently, certain cab people now don't even need to speak English. According to the Mayor of London, it's not a problem. Oh, no, you can just get away with this, you see. But I was speaking to a wonderful black cab driver recently who told me that secret plans to close off various major parts of central London, which would not only make it a no-go area for black cabs, but if you did take one, an expensive trip too. So if you do come to London and you do find that, of course, you're thinking, why am I paying over the odds to get in a cab? Well, the reason is this. The Mayor of London has decided to make most of the areas in central London a 20 mile an hour, sort of go area, which is very slow indeed. It's the same speed as getting on a bus. So why would you pay for a black cab? More importantly, the traffic lights now are far more extensive and they're stopping for longer, once again incurring more money on the meter. And finally, when you think about it, and this is the bigger picture, they've had to put their costs up. When you think about it, they've had to put their costs up simply just to cover themselves because, of course, of the lack of tourists that have been driven out by the rising state of crime, knives, guns, you name it, all under this particular leadership. Either way, we could see literally the end of the Great British Black Cab here in the very heart of London. Now that truly would be a shame, but could you blame the cabbies who've decided, well, is it really now worth going into London to try and make a living? I'd love to know your thoughts on this. It's a serious topic in some respects. Have you ever been in a black cab? Did you enjoy the experience? And more importantly, do you think it would be a shame if we waved goodbye and turned the meter off finally for the Black Cab of London? Do let me know, and as ever, like and share. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.